Hello everybody and welcome back for some more Heroes of the Storm action. I am SunGlare, the Italian gamer, and today we play Abathur. He's just so cuddly. This is his pyjama to Abathur skin. He has his little pyjama with Zerg symbols on it. I wanted to make a video of Abathur because recently Dustin Browder announced that they're going to fix, quote-unquote, his backdoor tactic, which is what you will see in this game. That's why I wanted to make this video, to showcase this tactic. I personally believe it is a good thing that they're going to fix it, because to me it feels like cancerous, so we are going to play some cancer Abathur. That's kind of fitting, because he does plant some little tumors, pimples around the map. The whole tactics is based on backdoor, so you just enter their base while they are out of position on the other side of the map. You spawn locusts there, and you can kill keeps without even worrying, because you spawn locust and then you hearthstone back out. So I will show you that today. I do not endorse it. It is a very powerful way of closing games if your team can stall long enough, but if your team is far behind, it is a better way to get your team even further behind, because you're not going to be able to participate in team fights to help your team out. And yeah. So let's go ahead and show you what I mean with this cancerous tactic before they fix it. So this is Abathur, and it is indeed a logical decision.
Logical decision.
Almost. Oh, Blackoff Bay! What a nice map to do our backdoor in. Our friendly team is Tassadar, Sylvanas, Raynor, Nova and Abathur, so there's some nice damage and pushing, with some nice sustain from Tassadar. This is not the best team composition I was hoping for this backdoor build, but let's look at the enemy team. Nova, Stitches, Nazeebo, Muradin and Sylvanas, they have a scary team. I do realize I swear a lot. I'm trying to do that a bit less, but fuck it. I am going to swear as much as I want. They have a fuckload of damage in Nova, Nazeebo and Sylvanas, and two very sturdy frontliners in Stitches and Muradin, but while our team has just a shitloads of damage and some nice split pushing from me. My Z ability, my mount ability, is not a mount, is a teleport. As you can see, it's called Deep Tunnel. I can teleport wherever I have vision of every 30 seconds. My W ability is Toxic Nests. I'm going to be able to plant these little landmines that take a little bit to activate, but after they do, whenever an enemy steps on them, we are going to be doing some damage, and we are going to reveal them. My Q ability is Symbiote. You see why Abathur is a unique hero, because I can possess, I can infest friendlies and use them as a host to gain new abilities. As you can see, while I infest somebody, my Q turns into this straight line skill shot. My W is an AoE focused around my host, and my E is a shield I can give to the host. Abathur is one of those characters, like, I'd say Murky, that needs to hide his head. Abathur needs to hide himself. Chests are going to be spawning as usual at the 50 seconds mark, and we need to do something about it. I'm going to go ahead and put some landmines on the spawn location of the chests. This Muradin is overstaying his welcome. We might get a kill. Looks like Tassadar might overextend for it though. I'm going to go ahead and do as much damage to these enemies as I can. I did not have time to explain my trait. Looks like Nova missed her combo completely, and she might get punished really hard for it. I need to symbiote her and give her shields so I can actually try to save her. She is going to go down. I can put some more Toxic Nests down the line. I can infest our friendly Sylvanas, and maybe we can pick up a kill on the enemy Stitches. Go Tassadar, go Tassadar. One last out attack, Tassadar, one last out attack. Stitches is going to pull, but our Sylvanas looks like she tunnel vision on it too hard. I can infest once again our friendly Raynor and do something to him. I did not pick any talent at level 1 because I'm good at this game. The talent I picked up is called Survival Instincts. Is going to increase the health and the duration on our locusts. Looks like I'm barely out of range. You can see my W has a pretty long range, but I'm barely out of range of this spawn location. Maybe I could reposition down in the middle lane, but that way I will not be able to push up the top lane. So while my friendly team, I don't know what they're doing. Looks like Tassadar is going to die with 3 coins on him, because they are going to be picking up fights they shouldn't. Yeah, so when I say that this is not the team I had in mind when I went for this split pushing build, is, we can see Nova right here, the blur. I know I cannot say blur, but that's a difficult word to say. Come on, guys, bear with me. I bet you can say precipitevolissimevolmente in italiano. Come on, in Italian. Come on. I bet you cannot say that. Anyway, let's stop talking about bullshit and do some damage to this enemy Nazebo. Actually, people tend to underestimate Abathur's damage quite a bit, because my damage in the symbiote form is actually kind of high. My stab has a very low cooldown, and my spec burst can do a lot of burst damage. At level 4, we are going to be picking up ballistospores. Our toxic nests have global range, so I can actually mine this pirate thing, so we can get vision if the enemy are going to try and turn in their gems. This Tassadar needs to be careful. Just retreat, retreat, retreat. Dimensional shift, dimensional shift. If Tassadar dimensional shifts, I'm going to lose my symbiote, but he can get away kinda easily. I'm still going to shield him and get him to safety, while looks like our team is suffering. At the moment, we are sort of even in experience. The enemy team is up by like alpha level, more or less. These enemy Stitches might get a good grab on our Nova, which is right there. I know the enemy Stitches is in here, or at least it was. Now it moved up. We managed to get a kill on the enemy Nazebo. Looks like Nova managed to body block Stitches' hook thanks to her decoy, and we're going to chase these Stitches, and he has no escape, so he's going to die to the hands of Nova. Oh, and Tassadar, she almost died to the vomit of Stitches, the little pound of poison on the ground, but she didn't, so all is good, thanks to Tassadar's shields and my own shield. Come on, Raynor, pick these coins. Come on, Raynor, pick these coins. Good boy, Raynor, good boy. Chests are spawning. I will get you the precise timer of the chests. I do only remember that the first ones are at 50 seconds and the second ones are at 5 minutes, 4 minutes, but I do not know if they are fixed or if there's a bombardment they will not spawn. I will have to test those things out. That's why we do Science of the Storm. Let's go ahead and mine some more over here. As you can see, we have vision of them because of my little things. I'm going to go ahead and shield our friendly Sylvanas while she vaults out of there. Well, I should say she banshees out of there. Now I can go ahead and shield our friendly Raynor. We can still contest this. Looks like Stitches landing a perfect hook on our friendly Raynor is going to put him in a lot of trouble. He is going, in fact, to go down, but at level 7 we're going to be picking up the Mule. We could go for Network Carapace, which is the talent that will let us shield all enemy minions. A nice kill by myself on the enemy Muradin right there with one last stab, but with the Mule we can heal structures, so we just need to find hard structures like these towers and this gate, and our Mule is going to repair it to give us a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and symbiote this Tassadar. This Sylvanas just used their escape to do some more damage on our Tassadar, which is just going to shield himself. Looks like they managed to kill Nova, but it's not going to be a super duper big deal. They have a lot of coins though. We need to interrupt their turn in or they'll get a bombardment. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm still going to be plopping down these landmines while my locusts are pushing up this top lane. Abathur can push lanes passively just thanks to his trait, which I didn't have a chance to explain yet. Every 15 seconds I spawn a locust, which is like a powered up minion. They do more damage than a minion, they have more health than a minion, and we're going to be able to get talents that increase their damage. Also, as you can see, I can possess locusts and minions. Looks like they're going to turn in. Our friendly Nova is sort of in position. I'm going to possess her to try and see if I can save her. Now I need to shield her. She is completely body blocked by the enemy team. So it looks like no pants for her. No pants makes no sense, but still, looks like she's going to die. Our friendly Sylvanas is going to die as well. I'm going to be plopping down some more mines. Maybe someone can do something about that mine and kill the enemy Muradin, which I know is there. I am going to go ahead and shield our friendly Tassadar. In this time, my locusts are indeed pushing up the top lane. I'm still going to be putting down some landmines below the enemy Nova so that she cannot turn in. I'm going to be as annoying as I can, but it looks like our friendly team is going to be pushed back and they're going to be able to turn in unless this Nova can do something about it. No, she cannot. She gets inside a zombie wall. Maybe I can put some more landmines right here. Looks like our friendly Sylvanas is once again in position. We do manage to get a kill on Nazebo, and Nova did not get to turn in. Whoa, actually she did. And now they have a bombardment going. That's not a big deal. That's part of the reason why we took Mule, so we can repair the structures, they're going to be damaging. As you can see, these towers were at half HP and no ammo. Our mule repairs and gives ammo back. So I'm going to deploy a mule right here because the bombardment is going to go ahead and hit right here. And while I do that, I can just go ahead and try to push back this line. If I picked the networked carapace, which is a talent that lets me spread my carapace when cast on a minion to all nearby minions, I could have pushed this back really easily because shielded minions tend not to die, while not shielded minions tend to die very quickly, but that's not the case. Looks like our Nova is still going to contest these enemy stitches while he's trying to turn in. She is going to need some assistance. He's still going to, so I'm going to plop down some landmines. Nova landing another good snipe to gain time. I'm going to go ahead and possess this Raynor while the enemy Muradin did turn in his 6 coins. A precision strike from the enemy Nova and the silence from the enemy Sylvanas are going to stop us completely in our tracks, and now Stitches might be able to turn in his coins. I'm going to go ahead and shield this Nova. I do not want to shoot while she is escaping because I might give her away her positioning, but it looks like they have another bombardment going, so I'm going to go ahead and plop another mule. Is going to be enough. Now it's going to be pretty late. I'm going to be picking up Evolved Monstrosity over the clone. The clone, if you don't know, clones Hero, and I can use all the abilities that Hero has, but for their ultimate ability, their heroic ability, looks like I'm going to be dying, holy shit, to this bombardment. I need to get the fuck out of here. Let's go ahead and teleport down to our... actually, no, let's stay here. Looks like Sylvanas has something to say about our team paying attention, but I have faith in this girl. Just buy me enough time to get to level 16. You will see why. Level 16 in just a little bit. Stitches is going to gorge our friendly Sylvanas. I'm going to go ahead and shield her immediately. She can stun the tower, so that's no problem whatsoever. That Stitches actually warranted his own death. And looks like Nova died to the hands of the enemy Nova. So, I need to help our friendly Raynor. Let's go ahead and shield him. A nice silence from our friendly Sylvanas. Almost missed its target. Looks like this Nazeebo wanted to do something, but a mule. Did Tesla also go mule? Yeah, Tesla also go mule. So we have double mule. I guess that good? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know if they stack actually, if they both repair the same structure. Anyway, let's go back and push back this thing. Looks like the friendly team still going to go ahead and take those chests. Looks like Muradin and Sylvanas have a lot of coins on them. We need to do something about that, because if they turn in, they will have another bombardment. And I was explaining my evolved monstrosity. I can evolve, choose a minion, like Pokemon style, and evolve him to a new level of monstrosity, which is more like a mercenary level minion, actually more powerful than a mercenary. Looks like the friendly team is still fighting down here, so I need to help them out. Let's go ahead and give our team vision of them. As I said, I can choose a minion, evolve him into this monstrosity, which will on its own have the same AI of a minion or a mercenary, so it will just push down the friendly, and I'm dead to the hands of Nova. She did spot me. Stealthers are a big problem for Abathur if you are playing in a not safe spot like here, especially Zeratul more than Nova. But at this stage of the game, as you can see, Nova can just one-shot me. So I need to be very careful about and mindful about my positioning. I need to be much more careful. In fact, I will just stay inside the base. As I was saying, this thing will push its lane, but if I infest it with my symbiote, I am going to be able to control it. Not only that, every time a minion dies near it, it is going to heal and gain a attack damage boost. So the longer it lives, the stronger it gets. Now this enemy Nazeebo wants to try and do something to my monstrosity. He's going to trap it and it's going to kill it. I can shield it for a little bit. He's going to spawn his gargantuan to deal with that. Oh, wow, really? I'm going to go ahead and move down to the bottom lane. I still need to plop down these things right here. I can maybe save Sylvanas? No, I cannot. Never mind. Looks like the structures up here are fine. This structure up here is fine. Looks like our mule is going to be needed soon-ish. Up there, looks like they did turn in once again. Yeah, they just turned in their coins, so they have another bombardment going. This is not too good. This is not looking good for our team so far. This enemy Sylvanas is going to take some damage from us. This enemy Stitches is going to be getting himself into tower range. Maybe this Raynor can push back this thing. Looks like Nazeebo managed to escape. I cannot save these structures whatsoever. They did kill this thing thanks to the bombardment, and now the bombardment switches focus on the bottom lane, and I am going to get hit by a precision strike from the enemy Nova. Come on, that's so jerky. She is going to pay with her life for that. So thank you, team, for avenging my death. I'm going to go ahead and symbiote on this friendly Tassadar while he is getting in position to body block the enemy Stitches. The enemy Stitches now gorging our Tassadar to get as much time out of his Archon as he can. I'm going to go ahead and evolve another monstrosity up in the top lane, and I'm going to control it. Controlling the monstrosity lets me micro it, so I can have my minions tank the damage rather than the monstrosity, but since it is still considered a minion or a mercenary, I don't know really which one of the two, or if there is any difference. Looks like Nazeebo wants to play once more. He is going to go ahead and plop a Gargantuan as well. I'm going to kite back as much as I can while still doing stab damage to it. The friendly team is still pushing down the bottom lane pretty aggressively. Looks like he might go for the boss. He's also using sprint for this. He's going to kill it, but I don't know if he needed to use all those things. Let's plop a mule right here because they have mercenaries pushing it. The friendly team is going to be able to pick up this fort, it seems, unless the enemy Sylvanas does something terrible to us. We do spot the enemy Muradin trying to turn in. We are going to go ahead and possess our friendly Jim Raynor with Nova there. This is a dead Muradin no matter what. He also didn't go for Abathur, he went for Haymaker. With their team composition, I don't know. They already have a Stitches for displacements, but who am I to judge? At level 16, I'm going to be picking up Locust Brood. I didn't explain what I took at level 13, which is Bombard Strain. Now my Locusts will have a ranged attack, and I can spawn 3 of them at a time. This is... I died? I died. Again! Nova! Nova, come on! Kill that Nova! This Nova is actively looking for me. Where did she enter from? Oh, from here! Really? She broke this wall to enter and kill me right there? This Nova is actively looking for me. I really need to be careful because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get vision inside their base. I'm going to teleport there with my deep tunnel, and I'm going to spawn 3 locusts inside +1 from my trade, so 4 locusts, which, if left unchecked, will destroy keeps and eventually the core because they outrange both the keep and the core. They will fix this. There's Nova right here. There's Nova right here. A shield is going to be able to help you a little bit, but not that much. Let's go ahead and try our backdoor tactic right here while they are distracted with the tribute, the chests, and I am also going to spawn that. Looks like they did manage to get another bombardment. I'm going to deploy a mule right here. Hopefully it can do something. I do not see anybody on the enemy team, so I do not want to teleport into their base just yet. We see Sylvanas and Muradin are here, but I do not see nor Stitches, nor whatchamacallit, Nazeebo. And Nova is stealthed, so I'm not going to see her much, but looks like they are going to fight right here, so this is my cue to teleport into their base and spawn locusts right here. If they don't come back and deal with this, they are going to do a shit ton of damage. As you can see, we are already destroying that fountain, and now my locusts are going to turn their focus on this fort, or this keep, I should say. Let's plop some landmines below them so they can just do as much damage as possible. I can still try, and is this in range? I can guess. No, it's not in range, but I can shield them at least a little bit, and as you can see now, the keep is out of range of them, so we can start destroying it pretty much without any contestation. Now the enemy Muradin is going to find himself in a bit of a bind between our teammates, and I can still keep poking at him so that he does not proc his passive, but it looks like our friendly Tassadar needs to get away from it because he was going to die. Let's plop down another mule. And let's go ahead. I do not know where they are. I would like to see them once again so I can teleport in their base again and spawn locusts. Let's go ahead and try to help this Sylvanas. I see Nazeebo and Stitches, but I do not see anyone else. I see 4 of them here. I do not see Nova, but I'm feeling ballsy. I'm feeling ballsy, so I think Nova is right there with them. I'm going to go ahead and spawn some more locusts. They're kind of stupid, so they turn on this tower rather than on the keep, but it's all good, so it's experience, alright, it's experience. Nova is turning again. She's going to take some damage from these things. I'm going to go ahead and spawn monstrosity to finish up this keep. I don't know if she can kill me fast enough. Looks like she can, but I still did some damage. I'm going to eventually kill the thing. Looks like we managed to pick up a kill on Muradin, and I still need to plop down mines right here. As you can see, this keep is very low HP. I still need to teleport right there and keep doing damage to it, but in the meantime, I would like to help my teammates. So I'm going to go ahead and shield this Raynor, because why not, and still do damage. As I said, this build is going to be fixed to use Dan Broad's words, he used a tweet where he said, "It's bad, we will fix it," regarding the Abathur backdoor. I know. I'm pretty sure Nova is waiting for me. I will try to switch my focus down in the bottom, but to do that I need to get right here. Looks like they might try to go for the boss. I need to let my teammates know. Because we see Sylvanas is right here. Let's see if I can get some vision of it. Chests have spawned. If Nova is going to stay inside the base waiting for me, it's a good thing for my team, because that means she is not going to be around to assassinate my teammates. So let's go ahead and shield our friendly Nova and kill these enemy Stitches. He is also Shrank. He's going to bolt out of there. We see Nova is there, so this is my cue to immediately go ahead and teleport into their base and spawn locusts and then Earthstone back out. If she precision strikes me, it's going to be a problem. Oh, Nazeebo! Oh, Nazeebo, no! Nazeebo, no! They're not here! Fuck! Looks like Nazeebo was waiting for me right there. Well, you see, this is a high risk, high reward kind of tactic. If I can destroy keeps if I'm left unchecked, but it looks like Nazeebo and Stitches were inside the base, so my team should have sort of an easy time clearing this out. Now, finally, Nazeebo is going to go back. We lost a lot of coins right there. In fact, now their enemy Stitches has 10. I don't know which one of us had those coins, probably Sylvanas. Looks like our whole team is getting decimated right now. That was not good, especially with Stitches and Abathur in base. For me, they should have been able to get something done right there, but it looks like they didn't. I don't know what's going on. That's a Manner Mule going down from our friendly Tassadar. And yeah, I do agree with that, Raynor. I do agree with that. They're going to bombard us once more. I did die twice, 3 times actually this game, but you can see my siege damage is actually pretty high. This Nazeebo has higher siege damage because my locusts do count as siege damage, not as hero damage when you attack them. So yeah, he's going to be doing that. I still want to do this though. It's super risky, super duper risky, especially because I see Nazeebo is here. Why do I have vision of Nazeebo? I have no idea. Maybe because he's holding one of my minions? I don't know. Why do I have vision on Nazeebo? Also, if you don't know, if I can do this, my thing is going to jump out of there. We see Nazeebo is going away. Somehow, his Gargantuan is giving us vision. But at level 20 we pick up Locust Nest. This is going to spawn another Locust is pretty much our trait that we can proxy. I see Nova is here. She just used their precision strike. Nazeebo is right there doing the thing. I believe I can fly. No, I believe I can do something like this, which is much lamer but much safer. So I can spawn stuff right here and leave my Locust Nest right here. This will periodically spawn locusts and keep the enemy's attention at bay. I need also to spawn monstrosity, which I just now realized I haven't done in the past hour. Because I'm good at this game, my team is getting destroyed once again! I'm going to go ahead and shield our friendly Nova. Looks like Jim Raynor is going to go ahead and duel the enemy Sylvanas, but our Tassadar are coming from behind. Maybe we can win a fight finally. I'm going to go ahead and try to do whatever I can to slow her escape with my landmines, but I'm not going to be able to. Looks like Nazeebo thought he found me. That's not me, that's just a Locust Nest. He's still going to destroy it. Looks like the Gargantuan is going to be forever. Yeah, the Gargantuan lasts until dead and now can pick up minions. Maybe we can get a bombardment right here, the second bombardment of the game. I know 2 of them are dead. I don't know where the other 3 are. I know Muradin is right here. I need to help this Raynor teammate. Don't get stunned, don't get stunned. Kill the Muradin, kill the Muradin. Just kill the Muradin, just kill the Muradin. We are going to be fine. Yes, 9 coins! This is going to be very good for us. Very, very good. I know Stitches is right there. Nova is dead. Sylvanas is dead. Nazeebo was stopped. So this is my cue to go back again inside. If Nazeebo wants to stop me, he cannot go and stop my friendly team. So I am going to be able to destroy this keep as well. Nazeebo almost getting me. Almost, but not enough. I'm going to be able to get that keep. Now we are going to be spawning cannibals on this top lane. I need to still help this thing push back. We get a bombardment. We are maybe getting back into this game. I don't know. This build I'm using is super strong in the late game. Super strong, but it's so very risky. If I die, especially in the late game, it's gonna suck. They may be doing boss. I don't think so. I don't think they are. Well, Nazeebo was trying to go back. Nazeebo was back. And let's go ahead and scout. Looks like they are not, also because Stitches is down here in the middle lane. They need to spawn another monstrosity. Let's go ahead and do it right there and leave the minions to deal with it. Looks like this enemy Nova went for rewind. Raynor is going to go ahead and try his best to survive. I'm on him, so I can still help this team fight to the best of my capabilities. I do not know where Nazeebo is. I know Nova is dead, but I would like to kill Stitches as well. Are we getting back into this game? What is going on? I don't know. I need to know where Nazeebo is. We know Sylvanas is going to go back. We know Sylvanas is going to go back. I don't know where Nazeebo is. Looks like the friendly team wants to get this. I'm going to go ahead and teleport up here to get some locusts out, because I don't feel safe at all going into their base right now, because most likely they are going to be waiting for us right there. Looks like Muradin is contesting Nova down in the middle lane. I don't know if he can though. I can go ahead and try to help Nova with some landmines, but I cannot do anything much else other than that. I did spawn a locust nest right here, so we will have proxy locusts from this direction, and now they are going to be inside their base defending this boss push, so this is the worst time for me to actually go there and do my backdoor thing, but we have an evolved monstrosity I can possess and push with, so I'm still going to be good. You can see my siege damage is very, very high, because that's all I'm focusing on this game. Nazeebo is up there pushing the boss, he's going to engage him right there. We're going to get another bombardment. I am still going to push with this thing, because that's what we can do. Actually, I might go ahead and help them with mercenaries, but I do not want to give their position away to the enemy team. Let's go ahead and use these minions to body block Stitch's hook. We can do some damage to him. We pretty much am wasting as much time from him as possible. I might as well kill him. Wow, these Stitches did really underestimate the damage I can do as Abathur and the damage my evolved monstrosity does. Now we need to get the fuck out of here, the monstrosity, don't we? We absolutely do. So I do not want you to die, so I'm going to bring you here in the middle lane and do some damage to that as well. You're super slow though. You can see we have 30 stacks, we have bonus health and bonus attack damage. She is going to be hitting pretty hard. I assume it's a she, because it's a monstrosity. I don't know if monstrosity is a female word. In Italian it is, the Italian correspondence. But right now, let's keep pushing this lane. You can see I can do 450 damage with every auto attack, and I heal with every minion I kill. Or, well, with every minion that dies near me, so I just need to keep it alive a little bit longer, and this is going to be all good. Now, we have also catapults in the middle lane. I would love to see where the enemy team is, all of them, so I can go ahead and spawn some more locusts into their base. Actually, I will spawn them directly on the keep. Looks like we can leave this thing. I can spawn them directly on the keep. So let's go ahead and plop down our vision granting things right there. There's no damaged structures for us. Looks like the friendly team is still pushing down there. Sylvanas was up here, so I do want to still be pushing this so she doesn't die. She's going to be healing, and that catapult is not going to be able to kill us. Looks like we managed to pick up a kill on the enemy Nazeebo. I'm going to be spawning here. I know it's super risky, but I think it's worth the risk. I'm going to be spawn a lot of things right here, and then I'm going to back off immediately. This push will be sort of hard. You can see my locusts do a lot of damage. I know, Tassadar, do not worry. I got this, dude. I got this. Do not worry. Let's go ahead and keep doing what we were doing. If I can keep my thing alive, you can see my locusts are still doing damage. Nova, seeing that these things are spawning Cannoneer, also Stitches, is going to go ahead and look for it, but it's just a locust nest. We're going to be able to do some damage at it to him as well, because we are Abathur, and everything that has a body becomes a host for me, because I'm a parasite. A very mean parasite that can kill people, but not my host. I'm actually beneficial to my host. Looks like Nazeebo is back up. We did do a lot of damage to the enemy Stitches. Let's plop down another mule. Looks like nothing we need. We do only need 18 coins. That's true. That's true. If we can get something done, I would like to get a locust nest, like right here would be nice. If I can teleport there and get the locust nest down, let's damage this Muradin just because. Just because we can. You can see people underestimate the damage of Abathur. I'm still doing a little bit of damage. I'm doing more damage than Stitches, more damage than Nazeebo. That's actually kind of weird. He's doing a lot of siege damage, but hey, more damage than Muradin. Yeah, Abathur actually has damage, and people tend to underestimate that, even with this weird split pushing build. Now, as soon as these minions go out, I'm going to be teleporting down here and spawn my locusts right here. I don't think at this point in the game it's worth to die for some damage on the core because I will not be able to kill him to kill it by myself. Bear that in mind. I'm going to need a lot of damage on it, so I need to help my team. Now let's go ahead and symbiote our friendly Tassara. Looks like Ornova managed to escape. Maybe she picked up Bolt of the Storm because she did move very quickly from one side to the other. Now we did pick up the kill on Nazeebo. This Sylvanas is running for her life, but it looks like Ornova on her horse is going to get up the kill, and we do kill her. We do kill the enemy Nova as well, and the enemy Sylvanas. This is a decimate. This is a domination, and now we can just go ahead and evolve monstrosity this guy and kill this Muradin as Abathur because we can. Now we are going to push the core, and since we are going to push the core, I'm going to do this. I'm going to deep tunnel straight into their base, put a locust thing right here, and do a manner mule because we can. So I'm going to also auto-attack this minion. As you can see, Abathur has a very fast attack speed. I'm also going to auto-attack this for this core because I can. And if it turns on me, I die. But I'm still staying here, and we're going to win this game. This is Abathur's backdoor. You can see why it is. Look at the dance. Yeah! You can see why it is the cancer build, because the fact, it might not seem like much, but the fact that I got a keep when we were behind by a lot meant that top lane was always pushed towards them because we had catapults in that lane. It meant that we got some experience back, but you can see the bullshit of this build because we force people from the enemy team to keep an eye on their base and they have to turn back and deal with it, while as Abathur I just need to plot my things, go back in base and do my usual thing, which is sit on top of people and help them. Maybe in this game I could have taken the network carapace, which gives shields to all minions, so I could have pushed better, but it turns that I just needed to stay on top of my teammates, and we pulled it together. So thank you all for watching. Just a quick note, I wanted you to remember that you can submit your questions for Science of the Storm at starcastreplay@gmail.com or in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to throw in a like. If you feel like subscribing to see more of an idiot playing video games, that is myself, feel free to do so. You can join on the EU server, the chat channel SunGlare. You just have to type in /join SunGlare to get inside the chat and chat with me and all the people I play with. So, without wasting any more of your time, because you already wasted enough of your time, like a half an hour, watching me playing some video games, I thank you all for watching. I love you guys. I am SunGlare, the Italian gamer, signing out, and I will see you guys next time.